Why, hello, Midway Piper here. I hope all is going well. Just got home a little while ago from our LEGOLAND trip. So that was fun. It's a pretty cool park. Brought home a souvenir. Housekeeping. It's a little Morgan Bones bent Rhodesian, the gnarly scar. Tiny little nose warmer. And in it, I have some Ahab's Comfort. Haven't had a chance to watch too many videos. We left early yesterday morning for Legoland, and we got there, went into the park for the day, and then checked into the Legoland hotel for the night. Spent the night there, and then this morning checked out and went back into the park for the day, and just got home. It's only about an hour west of us, so there was really no reason to spend the night other than to get the Legoland hotel experience, and we did. They've got different themed rooms. So that was kind of cool. Will we spend the night again? Probably not. But we did it once, and that was cool. That was worth it. As far as the park goes, it was kind of cool. It was not quite like Hershey Park. There were definitely things about it that reminded me of Hershey Park. But it also wasn't like it's not like huge on rides kind of deal. Certainly nowhere near as busy as like a Disney. But it was cool. We had a good time. My son had a blast. I think he was overly worn out after yesterday. And today he was kind of dragging the whole day. So I think going forward, what we might do next year is we might get like season passes and just go every once in a while for a day and then come home. I think that'd probably be the best way to go about it. I assume he'll want to go back at least a couple more times. This was just kind of getting a lay of the land and figuring out everything and doing the stuff he really wanted to do. So if you're in New York, I would recommend it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool place. My son is 9, so he enjoyed everything there. He was a good height for all of the things. Small enough that he needed somebody to go on pretty much all the rides with him, which is fine because that's why we went. I am not a rides kind of person. I don't like them very much. And the few we went on yesterday were actually pretty fun. They were fine for me. But this morning we went to another section, and I was just still in the mindset of, oh yeah, they're all pretty tame rides by my standards, so they're fine. The first ride this morning was a spinning ride, and then there's a wheel in the middle, and you can spin that additionally to double the spinach. And I don't like that kind of stuff, and I wasn't even thinking about it. I got on the ride, and my head has been all sorts of messed up for the day. I don't like those rides. But it was a cool park. It was good. It's in, if you're familiar, it's in Goshen, New York. There's not too many reasons for anybody to know about Goshen. The strangest thing about it is that area has become the home to a very large Orthodox Jewish population. And so it's very different. I would say today, about a third of all the people that were at the park were Orthodox Jewish families, which to me was just kind of cool. See everyone out as a family, out on the rides, just enjoying everything. That was just really cool. You know, normally Orthodox families tend to do sort of stay in their own circles. They're in their own areas, just because they don't have to worry about, is the food kosher and all that kind of stuff. And they all brought their food in, which, it's kind of cool that the park allows that. Going forward, I think that is something, going back, that we will bring our own food, because it's amusement park food. It's expensive and not great quality. So I'm not eating dinner tonight. And not because we ate so much, but I just feel kind of bloaty from everything's fried. So, but yeah, if you're ever in the area, I would certainly recommend going to Legoland if you've got kids. It's a pretty cool park. So yeah. It's nice to be back home, though. We stayed in the room we had was so each floor of the hotel has a different theme. So they've got pirates. They've got the Castle Kingdom theme. And a Ninjago theme, Ninjago, however you pronounce it. The ninjas, which is what my son wanted. So it's kind of cool. You go into the room, and immediately on the right is the kids section. So it's actually bunk beds, and then there's a separate TV for the kids. And they've got the TV preloaded with all the Lego movies and all that kind of stuff. And then the bathroom's in the middle of the room. And then on the other side of the room is the adult king-size bed. And inside the room, there's a little mini scavenger hunt inside the room. And there's a little chest right when you walk in, and it's locked. And so the scavenger hunt It's just like, hey, search the room and how many of this are in it and how many of that are in it and how many of these are in it. And it gives you the code to the little safe chest in the room. And there's some, tiny little free figurine set kind of things inside of there. And by free, I mean you paid for it with the room. The hotel had a pretty good sized pool. It's been relatively cool here. So that water was very cold last night. There's a giant pirate ship in the main lobby. Kids can explore that. And just a whole bunch of Lego blocks so they can build stuff. And then the lobby of the hotel has another scavenger hunt. So you go around and find all the clues and things like that. So that was kind of cool. It's definitely enough to keep them entertained last night. But again, one night is sufficient for that. But yeah, that was it. He goes back to school on Tuesday. School here in New York hasn't started yet, so Tuesday he goes back. This might be my new favorite mug. And they have a Lego minifigure exchange. So if you've got minifigures that you have doubles of or whatever, you don't like them, you can just bring them into the park. And then various locations, they have areas where you can just swap them out for other characters that other people have left or swapped for. So that's kind of cool. He brought 4 minifigures and swapped those out today for ones you like better. So yeah, that was kind of cool. We can, right now they have a deal. If you get season passes for next year, you get the rest of this year for free. I mean, the season's pretty much done. The water park area they have, I think, is closing up Monday or after Monday. So I don't think we'll be going back super soon. But they have like a 4th of July thing. I don't know what that entails for next year. So that might be cool to go there and see some fireworks and stuff. That might be kind of cool. But yeah. Took off of work yesterday. Took off work today. Tomorrow and Saturday are my weekends. My weekend days, so 4 days off. It's going to be kind of nice. Yeah, it's good to be back home today. But yeah, that's been the last couple days. I saw Sonoran Slinger's video about Warhorse Bar yesterday. Piqued my interest, so I ordered a tin of that today. Got a email from Pipes and Cigars that the inventory they have left is all they're gonna have, and then they won't stock Warhorse anymore. And I don't know what the deal with Warhorse is. I know that Smoking Pipes used to carry it and they don't anymore. So I don't know if they got bought up. It's no longer being made. It was one of the STG cuts. Or if it's just not being imported anymore, I don't know. But figured I'd give something a try and see what I think of it. So, yeah. And I got some more pipe cleaners as well through them. Sutlift brand. I don't really care, but it was like $1 for the pack of whatever. So, can't go wrong there. But yeah, that's what's been going on here. Nothing super crazy and exciting. Tomorrow I'll probably I'll do another video. Sort of tying in something I read recently. I think I maybe covered it a little bit in my last video, as far as what I've read, and then going off of actually something Sonoran Slinger did a video talking about. I think it was yesterday morning. It was a bit of a comedic video, but it did get me thinking about something. So, no, that's about it. So, I will talk to you guys in the next video tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.